Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth, Cande out, taking the extra day. I'm happy to be here July 3rd of 2023 as we begin the week and the holiday here. You know, it's just a bizarre feeling, isn't it? You had the weekend, you have July 4th tomorrow. Today feels like a day off, but it's also a work day in a lot of places. A lot of you on the road to work, and obviously we're not talking about jobs where you have no choice. The nurses and the doctors and the police and the firemen and the EMS and all the first responders and everyone who's getting out there and working holidays all the time and weekends and everything. But most other professions, a lot of places not giving the day off today. It's kind of split. I hear about a lot of people who are going into work today. So we are here with you. Cande taking the extra day, and we will reconvene, the two of us together, Wednesday for the first show together of the week. We are looking at about 80 to 84 or so, humid, hot, chance of a thunderstorm rolling through your area. You just got to be on the lookout. It is not a guarantee that everyone's going to get their quick thunderstorm, but there will be places where you're going to have to pause the barbecue and pause the party and go inside for a couple of minutes. So if you hear the rumble of thunder or a crash of lightning around you, go be safe for about 10-15 minutes, and then you'll be able to get back out there. It's going to be quick moving in different spots. And again, some places not going to get anything today at all. So enjoy the hot weather, and hopefully you get to relax a little bit, at least tomorrow for the 4th of July, if not today. We got a lot going on. Let me start this way. Today, normally, we would have our big fest, right? July 3rd, we have the big event. We had to cancel this year. A lot, those who bought tickets know you should have gotten notified and refund through Ticketmaster. Those who we gave out tickets to, we have spoken to and seen just about all of you, I believe. And we had to put off our fest this year due to our headliner being in the news. The person we had headlining the show was being accused of some things and got into a little bit of trouble. And we had to cancel the show this year. Unfortunately, at the last minute, there was nobody around that could really take his place. So our promise to you is next year we will be bigger and better. We will have a big fest, and we're already looking at dates. We might be moving to a weekend. We might take it off of July 3rd and move it to the weekend of the July 4th holiday that people will be celebrating. So we're looking at all options to find the perfect artist next year for you for the fest, and we'll be back bigger and better than ever. Now, we have 3 incredible shows at the Catholic Health Amphitheater at Bald Hill this year. Darius Rucker, almost at a sellout. That is August 5th. We've got Russell Dickerson, Thompson Square. They're going to be September 1, Labor Day weekend. And Cody Johnson, superstar. He will be with us on September 22nd at the Catholic Health Amphitheater at Bald Hill with Chris Jansen and Drew Parker. Going to be absolutely amazing. July 4th facts and figures for you, or at least the whole holiday here if you've been celebrating for a couple of days. The American Farm Bureau says the average 4th of July cookout for 10 people will cost $67.73, total of $6.77 per person. That is down from last year, believe it or not, down 3%. So if you're going over for a cookout, a barbecue at someone's house, your cost is most likely just under $7. Or if you're feeding people this year, that should be all you need to pay. If you got about 10 people over, it should cost, give or take, right around $70 to feed 10 people at your cookout this year. A recent poll asked some people about classic foods that we eat on the 4th. Not all of them universally popular. 33% of us hate potato salad. That's un-American. I'm sorry. You got to have the potato, the mac, the coleslaw. You got to have it. 17% think pasta salad disgusting. 28% would not touch a deviled egg. I don't know what's going on here. What's wrong with all of you? 34% say no to coleslaw. You need the cold stuff on the. If you're going to have the hot stuff, if you're going to have the ribs and the burgers, and even if you're doing fish and stuff like, I went over, had a little last night. After I got back from my parents yesterday in Rockaway, I got a phone call from Barbecue Tom. He was cooking fish on the grill that was caught a few days ago, and it was fantastic. If you're going to have anything hot off the grill, you got to have the cold on the side. The coleslaw, the potato, the mac, all that. Foods that are more popular that some people you won't even believe won't eat. About 12% of people will not touch ribs. Hopefully that's a meat thing, and it's not because they think ribs are gross. 10% don't like brisket. I mean, come on, this is all un-American. And 7% will not eat grilled corn on the cob. That's a tooth thing. That could be tough on you. I get that. But all those things, I'm down with all of it. Let's see what else I have here for you on the 4th of July, some different facts and figures. The U.S. Forest Service said to avoid forest fires, they're asking people to skip fireworks this year. Now, obviously, the people who usually do fireworks are not going to do that, but this is what they're saying. The U.S. Forest Service says if you could skip fireworks and use silly string instead, which, first of all, that's absurd. The second part of that is environmentalists are going against the U.S. Forest Service saying, no, do not use silly string. It is bad for the environment. So you can't win. Thanks to hot and dry conditions, some U.S. cities are ditching their displays this year and going with drone shows instead. And I guess they're using drones to show other fireworks going on in other areas. And finally, gas prices seem to be a lot lower than they were last year. Last 4th of July, the national average was $4.87 a gallon. Yesterday, $3.54, which is still high, obviously, but over $1 less, about $1.30 less, 27% drop from last year, which is great. In the 3 decades they've been tracking this, it is the second biggest drop ever. I guess when you're that high, it's got to go down at a certain point. But it is the second biggest drop in gas prices ever. The thing to take out of all this, be safe, especially if you're doing the fireworks. Please be safe here today and tomorrow. I know people have been setting them off for the last couple of days. Just watch those fingers, please, and keep them out of the way of your friends and family. We are less than 20 minutes to your bald and the beautiful entertainment, everything from Nashville to Hollywood. We got pretty good weather. I mean, we're going to be in the 80s, humid, hot, good holiday weather. Some places might have a passing thunderstorm. Be on the lookout for that. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.